Along with Ray Ferraro, who's down at ice level, my name is James Cebulski from way up here high, set to bring you all the action. The EA Sports crew is in place. The players are ready to go. What's the message here, Ray?
I don't know that there can be a message other than it's so obvious. If you're the team in the lead, it's a chance to stretch the series. If you're the team behind, you got to close that gap. Critical game.
Both teams lined up in the middle. We are ready to get things underway. A critical game for both sides here, and we are underway. And on the heels of that, they're going to go.
James, you lay a hit like that on a star, there's going to be somebody that's going to come after you, and that's exactly what's happened here.
Absolutely rocked down to the ice there.
That was a heavy blow, and that is the end of this bout.
And here comes referee Gilles Levesque to clean things up.
Of course, everybody jumps up when the fight happens, but your guy wins, and the building just keeps moving along.
And the crowd's still on their feet here, Ray. And as the puck is dropped, they win the draw here inside the defensive zone. Here's a short pass to Solani. A quick one here, and look at this, the first goal of the game.
Man, I don't even think anyone's really settled into the game yet. And already we have the game's first goal. He makes a great play on the net. He's been doing it all season long. That's why he leads this team in goals.
The North Stars have struck first, and boy, this place is electric.
They would dial this up every time if they could. There's people still walking in the concourse. They didn't even see the goal yet.
On the attack along the boards. Oh, caught him with his head down.
Well, after that hit, he's slowly working his way to the bench. He is not feeling very good.
Now we'll get a stoppage on the ice here.
And the puck sails down to the far end of the ice. So go back to the defensive zone and try it again. Robitaille's been in some discomfort since he took this hit. A clean hit right through the body. Robitaille's not going to be able to stay in the game here. He's gone over the bench and into the tunnel where he's limping his way back to the locker room.
Let's see if we can try to get an update as soon as possible from the medical staff. Now a quick pass to Solani. Solani swooping in on the attack. Puts it on net with the stop. Still plenty of time left in this frame. We got a 1-0 game to this point. Vancouver's won the face-off deep in their own end. Moves it quickly over to Larionov. And that's out of reach and out of the offensive zone. There's the whistle stopping the play and allow him to get off the ice and get a much-needed breather here.
Adams is going to take some attention from the therapist as it looks like he's banged up after this huge hit.
And play resumes as the puck is dropped. Moves it to Bergeron. Puck picked up by Bergeron. Here comes the pushback.
Forsberg's not interested in dropping the mitts and going at it. You could see that coming. That was such a big collision. They were both on the tracks, and he's down. He looks like he's going to need some help. Bergeron's going to try and shake this off and get back into the game, but he took a heavy hit there. Bergeron's being helped down the tunnel towards the locker room. He took a heavy hit and will be evaluated by the training staff and doctors in the locker room.
Let's see if we can try to get an update as soon as possible for you here. Feeds the puck to Forsberg. Into the offensive end now. Right in front of the net. And that one's broken up. And he's going after him here. And here we go.
Yeah, this one was to be expected. After the player got hurt, you would hope his teammate would jump in and try and defend him.
Oh, and he caught him right there, and that'll pretty much do it.
Yeah, that's not going to go to the judges. Well, that'll do it as they ride him off to the penalty box, each to their own bench to sit for 5 minutes. I hope he can get a drink of water. Last time in there, the bottle was empty, which really must stink because you're tired and thirsty, and now you get a bowl of dust.
You don't miss a thing, do you?
No, I never was in there. Well, yeah, I was in there, and I hated when the bottle was empty.
Whacks it into the offensive zone. Bufflin's got it in the defensive end. Here he is in front. Oh, and he can thank his stick for that one. Quick feed to Beliveau. Denies him with a save.
Took Jacob Markstrom a long time to be a #1 goaltender. He achieved that in Vancouver, playing 60 games.
Tees off. Scores. We're all tied up.
And now their bench has a little more belief as they've evened up the score. He got himself in a good position to receive that pass, and then he one-times it past the goaltender.
Nearing the midway mark of the period. We got a tie game. This neutral zone face-off set to go, and we are back underway. Quick pass to Forsberg. A chance in front, and a stick in the lane ends that threat. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Horvat. Great poke check on the reach. Toronto's gained possession along the boards. Hammers it on net, and a great save. Well, that'll get a response. Nice calling him out.
Did he ever? This is going to get heated. Larionov's looking around for somebody to fight. He's going to have to go and fill the dance card somewhere else.
Ray, maybe you can get a better look down at ringside, but it looks like it'll be equal balance going to the sin bin here.
Oftentimes when there's a mess like this, the officials will hand one penalty out to each side, try and settle everything down.
And the gloves are off, ready to respond with a different kind of hit.
Ovechkin's turning this challenge down. That's not part of his game.
Puts him hard into the wall.
Forsberg's still trying to shake off the effects of this hit. He really took a thump there. Forsberg's taken quite a jolt here. He's gone down towards the locker room, left the bench, accompanied by the training staff.
Don't like seeing that at all. We will try to keep you up to date as soon as possible if we can get any sort of update on his status. And he takes a shot. Scores! And the deadlock is broken.
Well, what a crushing goal to give up. But the other guys worked hard for it. They pressed the play, and now they've got the lead. This makes the coaches look smart every time. They depend on him for offense, and he delivers, James, time and time again.
The North Stars have jumped out to the early lead just the way any coach would want to see.
Well, now that you're out in front, you want to push the game. Make the opponent have to scramble around the ice.
Vancouver's got the puck along the wall. Toronto's got the puck in their own end. Moves the puck inside the offensive zone. And that skips away on a nice defensive deflection. It's a 2-on-1. And that's picked off in front. Sends the pass over. From the slot, fires away. Up to the challenge as he gets his pad on it. The North Stars have been the better team in this first period. More scoring opportunities, and as a result, more goals. Off the trot, he ties up his opponent. Passes over to Castles. Sends it over. Toronto's got the puck now. Carries it in. Here's a short pass to Ovechkin. Takes the feed. And that shot goes nowhere as the lane was filled. And they'll be forced to regroup as the puck escapes the offensive end. Move to the middle. It's in the back of the net. He scores!
That's surprising. So quickly they've scored 2 goals in just about a minute 20.
You take a timeout here on the other side?
I would have taken one then, and I'd take another one now. I like how quickly he got this puck off his stick in the high slot. He moved around, find some clean ice, and then beat the goaltender.
James and Ray with you tonight. More than half the period has been played. Toronto's got a 2-goal lead. They'd love to build on it. From the place 99 made famous. Handles the saucer pass beautifully. Toronto's got a hold of it against the wall. Beliveau's got the puck in his own zone. Taken by Castles. The North Stars have a hold of it in the defensive zone. And he slides it quickly to Gretzky. Hammers a shot, makes the save, and putting out the fire in front. Oh, he'll feel that one. Toronto's got the puck along the boards.
Well, that didn't look very good. After that hit, he just stayed on the ice, not really moving very much. Larionov's been in some discomfort since he took this hit. A clean hit right through the body. Larionov's heading down the tunnel accompanied by the training staff. Looks like some kind of arm injury.
That could be costly. We'll wait to see what sort of update we'll get from the team's media department. Puck grab by Robinson. There's the whip, and he's going to pay for it.
Yeah, you can get pretty cheeky if you want, but now you got to drop your mitts and hope you don't get punched in the face.
Oh, and he hammers him and sends him down to the ice.
That's a clear decision there. You just don't see this much anymore. First of all, a fight. Secondly, that somebody's hurt at the end of it. Hopefully he's not hurt too badly.
The North Stars have had multiple scoring opportunities here in this first and could easily have a much bigger lead. Puck is dropped and play resumes. Niedermayer's got it against the boards. Huge steal in his own end. Intercepts it at center.
Toronto's in another close game. One of the reasons is positionally they're in the right place at the right time to intercept pucks.
Here's a chance. That's intercepted. The Canucks are on the attack. There's the whistle from the linesman calling an offside.
Don't forget, you can visit our team store.
Toronto's capitalized on their offensive abilities here in this first period.
And other collectibles.
Center's jammed up and the winger grabs the puck. Sends it in deep. The North Stars have it behind the cage. Feeds the puck up to Solani. Here's a chance, a 2-on-1. Gets in front of it. Vancouver's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Knocked away. Puck scooped up by Brown. Offside the call, and we'll have a face-off just outside the blue line. Toronto's execution has been on point so far here in this first period. Castles wins the draw. And now it's grabbed by Edler. Oh, that's tremendous poise in the defensive end to break off the pass. Moves it quickly over. He scores! And this place is going bananas. They know what the moment's all about.
Well, I guess we know who the first star's probably going to be. That's 3 for him tonight. You'd expect that. The team's leading goal scorer finishes another one.
Toronto's offense has been shining brightly so far in this first period. Gretzky's won possession. Carries it across the line. Takes a shot. Blocker save, and he's showing up big time tonight. Slides the puck over to Tanti. Violent collision.
He moved in quickly. If you go at that pace, you take away all the available ice.
Officials stop the play finally, allowing the injured player to get off the ice.
Tanti's injury clearly is a leg injury, lower body. You see him hopping down the tunnel towards the locker room to get some treatment.
We'll try to get an update from the media relations department here shortly. Picks it up in the offensive end. Denied by the goaltender. And he elects to play the puck. Moves it to Ovechkin. They've got numbers. With possession along the wall. Quick shot. Makes the save. And now he tries to get it across to Sutter. Oh, brutal open ice hit.
He laid the shoulder in. It's a clean hit. There'll be no penalty. That's a devastating hit.
Denied a big scoring chance right there. Look at that right there.
Wow, he lowered the shoulder down. He read that play so cleanly, he was able to close up the ice. Nowhere for him to go.
Just a cinder block he ran into. Moves the puck. And the first period comes to an end. 4-1 is the score here after the opening 20 minutes. Wow, what a start offensively.
to rub shoulders with some of our players, don't forget to go to our website and check out our next charity event.
40 minutes of regulation still to play. We're looking forward to it. Hopefully you are too. Welcome back, everyone. He's Ray. I'm James. Second period set to go. Great start for one side, a disaster for the other. What does period number 2 offer? Let's find out as we're underway here. Here comes the pushback. They're going to go.
Yeah, he's not going to have a choice here. He's been running around a little bit, been getting a little chippy, and now he's going to have to drop the mitts and answer for it.
Absolutely rocked down to the ice there.
That was a heavy blow, and that is the end of this bout.
And here comes referee Gilles Levesque to clean things up.
Oh, he was looking for it there. I think he's just frustrated. It's been a long night, and he was looking for a dance partner.
The North Stars have generated a lot of pucks on net and have turned more than a few of those shots into goals. And momentum on their side as they win the draw here inside the offensive zone. And forces a huge turnover here with the steal. Play whistle dead because of an offside. Toronto's been the more aggressive team offensively. Look at the shot clock and just look at the score. Beliveau's won the draw here in the open ice. Robinson's going to play it against the half wall. Slides that one right across the blue line. Hammers a shot. Brilliant save. Read it perfectly. Move to the middle. Lets it go. Oh, what a chance.
Oh, James, he tried to get rid of that in a hurry. He just misses.
Lays into the body. Kachuk's got it on the offensive end. Pushes it across to Toffoli. And now it's over to Castles. Great hit on the play. Good hit on the play. Quick feed to Edler. Takes the pass. Moves the puck along the half wall. Wrists one. Oh, what a save in front. Hammers him into the boards. Feeds the puck across to Edler.
He just got rattled by that big hit. Slowly, he's kind of meandering to the bench. They got to get the door open for him and help him get into the bench to get looked at. Burns looked pretty banged up after he was on the receiving end of this huge hit. Burns has just stepped over the bench and headed down to the tunnel with the athletic therapist. I don't think he's going to be back anytime soon.
We'll see if we can try to get any sort of update as soon as possible from the medical staff as this game is set to resume here. Big time stop there.
Pretty efficient save there. The goalie helps the D-man out by putting the rebound in the corner.
Vancouver's got the puck against the boards. Handles it along the blue line. Takes the feed. Out front from the redirect. Again, the denial by the goaltender.
Really good stop. After he made the first one, he's got to find the puck, and he's in position again.
Quick pass to Solani. Solani's got it in the offensive zone. And too much traffic in front blocks that one. And a bad pass, and they'll be forced to start all over again outside the offensive end. Nice feed at center, moves up ahead now. Toronto's got a hold of it along the wall. Brings the puck into the offensive end now. Here's a blast. Rings the iron. And now he moves it to Brindamore. Here's a shot. That goes wide.
Not really close with that. He got lots on it, but nowhere near the net.
Knocked off the puck. Nice pass. Puts it towards the net and makes the save. Boom! Wow, what a hit. Sends a pass over. That's a solid check on the play. Centering pass. Lets it go from the slot. And that one's turned away. Here's a shot. Big save by the goaltender once again.
Oh, he followed the puck really well there. A couple of good stops.
Here's a blast. And he comes up with the save. And the puck leaves the zone. Weber's got it into offensive territory. Big hit.
Well, he's going to have to pick himself up, but then he's got to go get his twig, which is slid all the way over there before he can get back into play.
Gets the puck in deep. Toronto's gained possession along the boards. That's broken up in the neutral zone. And that's broken up. Puts it on net and makes the save. Save made by the goalie.
Now, by being in the right position, James, he gets so tight to the shooter, there's nowhere for the puck to go. The North Stars have been focused on playing really physically. They've had the most hits this period. As a result, they have the lead.
The North Stars have been on fire offensively tonight, and they lead for good reason here in the second. Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Vancouver's got the puck along the wall. Receives the pass. Here they are on the attack. A rocker off the blocker. Toronto's got the puck. Passes it to Ovechkin. Slides the puck near the front of the net. And he comes up with it.
Certain saves are more difficult than others. This one right from the slot is turned aside.
Gets it over to Gretzky. And now he angles it across to Ovechkin. Dishes it to Castles. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Horvat. Toronto's got the puck in their own end. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck.
There's a time to be risky. That one, there was no play. I think he could have gone deep with the puck.
And now he tries to get it across to Hedman. Turns it aside with the save. That's a great heads-up play to break up the pass.
Well, after that hit, he's slowly working his way to the bench. He is not feeling very good. Gretzky's going to try and shake this off and get back into the game, but he took a heavy hit there.
Toronto's got to be happy with where their game is at so far tonight as they continue to lead big here late in the second. Brindamore's won it. Takes the pass from the left wing. And now it's over to Roberts. Roberts draws a penalty as he gets hooked. Can't connect. Good use of the body on that play. Here comes the official's call. Virtanen's getting 2 for hooking.
Well, when you stop your feet, you're almost advertising to the official to keep looking. There's the hook.
Hedman's moving the puck through his own zone. Takes it across the blue line. Quick pass to Matthews. And that's broken up. And that's broken up with a stick in front. Matthews gets a hold of the puck. Moves the puck down low. Right out front. Stopped by the goaltender.
No room for the shooter. The goaltender snuffed it out.
And manages to clear the zone. The North Stars gain control of the puck against the wall. To his teammate. Here's a chance to move the puck outside the zone. Call that a win for the penalty killers on that one.
Yeah, he slams it off the glass. Now the power play's got to go back to get set up.
Matthews plays it against the boards. Vancouver's got the puck now. Here's a short pass to Castles. Here's a shot. Makes the save. Vancouver's got the puck along the boards. Sets up from Gretzky's office. Tosses it on to Stahl. Slides it to Beliveau. Here's the pass. From behind the net. Right in the slot. Stopped by the goaltender.
Really good positioning as he makes the stop from in tight.
Horn sounds, bringing the second period to an end. 2 periods now in the books, 1 more still to come, and we're sitting at 4-1.
Don't forget, if you're a member of our rookie team, you'll have the opportunity to have a couple of our players sign autographs after the game.
Don't go anywhere. Third period is just around the corner.
Vancouver's going to have to make an adjustment here. Their injured player will not be back tonight.
Toronto's offense has been a thing to watch tonight as they lead it big time here early in the third. Sends it to the cross side. Matthews gains the zone. Here's a chance. And puts it anywhere but the way he wanted it to go. Solid hit on that play. And a great heads-up defensive play here. Chance in front. Locks it down with a stop. I think he got a blocker on that one.
Oh, he had to get up tight to the puck. In close. He takes away any room. Oh, the power play melts away. They don't get anything on it. I don't think it's particularly important because they've got such a nice lead here. They just want to run the clock out.
Big hit. Sends it over to Gretzky. Breakaway, and he comes up with a big stop.
I can't do it better than that, James. That's a great stop.
The North Stars are on cruise control here in this third period, leading big. Good job tangling up his opponent here. Takes the feed at the point. Deflected away. Nice defensive use of the stick there. Ahead of steam now towards the front. And there's the save. There's the whistle stopping play. Penalty coming up here. Officials pretty much reacted once you heard the ooze from the crowd on that one. Boarding is the call.
The game has evolved to the point where you can't really hit anybody that hard anymore on the boards. You have to angle them in.
Vancouver's man advantage unit will take to the ice for the first time tonight.
This is why you have meetings in the morning. You look at video of the penalty killers. You try to establish what their tendencies are going to be. Push the penalty killers into some place they're not comfortable.
Moves it quickly over to Sutter. Oh, set that hit up perfectly. Here they come on the attack. Moves it to Roberts. Comes up with a stop. Handles the puck. Moved up ahead here in the neutral zone. Good positioning there to knock it away with the glove. Trying to dump it out, and it's a small victory for the PK unit here.
Well, that's their job. Get it down the ice, get off the ice, get some new people out there.
And that one's stopped. Slides the puck over. With some momentum driving towards the net. Comes up with the stop. Denies him again.
Quick reflexes. You make one, you make two stops before the puck is cleared away.
Big time stop. Gets a blocker on it. Oh, smart heads up read. Smart read by the defender to come up with it. Sends it in on the attack. Sends it quickly to Virtanen. Sends the pass over. Shoots it. Stopped by the goaltender. Moved to the middle. Here's a shot. There's another stop. Toronto's been a dominant force offensively. Plenty of quality scoring opportunities, and they lead it big time early in the third. They'll want to clear the zone here while they're trying to kill off this penalty. Centering pass. Here's a shot. The lane was plugged up, and that shot's blocked. Shot with the stop. Quick feed to Stahl. Over the line they come. Moved in front. Quick pass to Horvat. A little rock'em sock'em on the play. And he makes the save. Moves it over to Solani. Both teams back to even strength. Impressive job by the penalty killers on that play.
Immediately, this becomes really frustrating, but as they go back to the bench, the power play will look at that and say, we did a lot of good things. If we do that again the next time, we're going to score. Man, the teams have been going at each other since the very beginning of this hockey game. Nobody is back down. The body contact level has stayed extremely high.
Toronto showing no signs of slowing down here in this third period up big time. Here's a short pass to Edler. Vancouver's moving it into the offensive end. Up along the wing. Here's an odd man rush. Vancouver's got control of it now from their own end. Takes the return feed. Vancouver's got the puck against the half wall. Stopped by the goaltender. Centering pass in front. Denied by the goaltender. Toronto's offense has been the story tonight, leading big time here in this third period. Castle's quick on the draw. Pokes it away in his own end. Moves it quickly over to Castles. Tremendous hit. Takes a hit. He goes down to the ice and coughs up the puck. An easy save by Plante. Finds some space in the corner. Toronto's got the puck inside the defensive zone. And the lane's clogged up, blocking that. And now he moves it to Toffoli. Just a great defensive read there. They've got the defense outnumbered. Scores!
James, they might as well put both goalies in the other net there. That's 4 in a row for them. Excellent puck movement on the odd man rush. They catch them short, and they make them pay.
Number 25, replaced by number 35, Saxon Demko.
Toronto's having a lot of fun out there tonight, but Ray, I can imagine it's a different story on the other side of the bench.
Yeah, half the guys out here are having fun. The other half, this game can't end quick enough.
Scored by number 5.
The Canucks get a hold of the puck in their own end.
Austin Matthews.
Vancouver's on the attack. Rocks him. Makes the save with the glove. Toronto's laying a pounding on the opposition tonight, generating numerous scoring chances and converting on what feels like almost all of them. Puck picked up by Niedermeyer. Taken by Brindamore. Sends it over to Babbage. We got a delayed call coming up here as the referee raises his hand. And the official stops the play as somebody's off to the sin bin.
Pretty easy call for the official, I think, James.
No kidding.
He came from a long way, and you could see that this was going to have a bad ending.
Vancouver's power play unit puts their hard hats on as they go back to work.
Oh, here's another power play, James. They haven't been very good so far tonight. Nothing to show for their previous attempts. So now you have to get back to it, adjust.
Scores! They deliver big time with the man advantage.
Yeah, they use that extra man to their advantage. Move the puck very quickly. That's a nice goal. Wow, he got that thing away so quickly. Waited for the pass, timed it perfectly, and then beats the goaltender.
Vancouver's got to be thinking more and more offense here now in the third.
No reason to sit back. You're in a hole here. You need goals, and you need lots of them. Attack.
And he might have a step here. He's in, all alone. Great save. Handles the pass from his goalie. Along the wing up the neutral zone. Long reach breaks up the momentum. Slides it on over to Edler. Cross-corner dump in. Toronto's got a hold of it against the wall. Here he is in front, and he's going after him here with the stop.
Ovechkin's not so sure about the weight class here. He says no thanks.
The team would like to thank you for your continued overwhelming support.
Niedermeyer's been looking for the door here to get off the ice after he was injured in the middle of this shift.
Toronto showing no signs of slowing down here in this third period, up big time. The frozen biscuits dropped, and we are back underway here. Gretzky's got it across the line. Here's a chance right in the slot. Long jam in front. That's broken up. The North Stars have shown no signs of slowing down here in this third period, up big. Play resumes as they win the draw here inside the offensive zone. Scooped up along the wall by Gretzky. And a stick in the lane ends that threat. Look out, a 2-on-1. Puck grab by Hedman. Now he slides it up to Solani. Takes a shot, gets in front of it. Great hand-eye contact on the play. Moves it to Toffoli. Move to the middle. Scores! Now it's a 2-goal game.
Well, now they've got something to build on here. They feel now, I'm sure, like they're in the game, because when you're down 3, it seems forever away. He drops into the butterfly to try and take away as much of the net as he can, but the shooter's got enough time to find some room. He sees it, and he doesn't miss.
Face off here in the neutral zone, and we are back underway.
Number 21, Andrew Castle, assisted by number 73.
Quick feed to Virtanen. They've got numbers. It's a 2-on-1.
15 minutes, 41 seconds.
Stahl's carrying it ahead. Right in the slot. Quick shot. Misses the net.
Not going to be happy with this. He's got the opportunity to score. Doesn't register a shot on goal.
With authority again!
James, I'm almost feeling sorry for him here. He's been throttled so many times tonight.
And now he angles it across to Brindamore. Sends it across. That's turned aside from the blocker. Another stop by the goaltender.
Oh, he's on it there. Both saves are really good ones.
Rocks him against the boards.
That's a great hit. I love the way that he took the ice away and slammed him into the wall.
And a good use. And on the heels of that big hit, he's being called out.
Weber's not interested in dropping the mitts and going at it. Kachuk's been in some discomfort since he took this hit. A clean hit right through the body. Kachuk's injury clearly is a leg injury, lower body. You see him hopping down the tunnel towards the locker room to get some treatment.
We'll try to get an update from the media relations department here shortly. Great pass from the left wing. Looking to make something, fires it down the ice. And there it is, empty netter.
That'll seal it up. Pretty easy one right there for him to cash in.
Toronto's up big time here in the late stages of this third period. Puck is dropped and we are back underway. Tries to dangle and the puck skips away.
Castle's had an opportunity to do something different, but he overhandled the puck, and now he's lost it.
Denied by the goaltender. From the back of the cage with the puck. Coughs it up on the play. Puts it on net. Denies him on the play. Delayed penalty coming up here. And that skips away. In all alone.
Oh, he didn't have enough gas to get the shot off. Really good work by the defender to close the gap.
Beliveau getting tossed with a game misconduct.
I'm not so sure what went on there, James, but the final decision's been made. He's done for tonight.
And the officials certainly didn't like it. Roberts wins possession in the defensive zone. Quick pass to Weber. Passes right to the front, and that one's broken up by a great defensive play. Quick blast, wide of the net.
I like the shot. He didn't miss it by much, though.
There's the horn, and that's the hockey game. It's not over till it's over, Ray, but a commanding lead here up 2-0.
A huge second game. You know when you win the first game, you've got the opponent nervous. You have to step on the window a little bit down, and they were able to do that.
Another reason why we love playoff hockey. For Ray Ferraro, my name is James Cebulski. Good night.